Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful evening of today, wherein I'm going to talk about a topic digressing from my subject, but very important for nowadays. It's so important that nowadays we might not have money in our bank, but still we want to increase our money manifolds. And investment is one aspect which we all look forward to in whatever situation we are to grab the opportunity to invest and grow. So today we'll be talking about a topic which is called investment in tough times and typically focusing on one sector which is called real estate. So hello all, welcome to Candid Conversations with our expert. This is episode 7 and I'm Sonu Singh welcoming you all on the panel. So I have two beautiful people on my panel who are going to discuss. One, an expert in this industry who needs no introduction because he has been in this industry working for so long. It's almost more than 20 years that he has been working here. And another, my co-partner, Mrs. Preet Kaur. She is an interior designer, come image consultant and a behavioral skills trainer who has been working in this industry again for a decade and more. So she has been working with individuals, with real estate, with all people, and designing their homes and also their personality. So hello, Ishpreet, welcome to the panel.
Thank you,
Another
sir.
expert that we have is Mr. Akashdeep Narang, and he is the promoter director of a fast-growing real estate company called Leasing.net. Graduated from Karnal, he came to Delhi in '94 to make a life of his dreams and a story of his own. He worked in corporates, but I think that was not his calling, so he quickly ventured into his own financial investment and services company in 2001, and since then there is no looking back. At Leasing.net, with an experience of leasing around 20 million square feet, I mean, that is a lot more area, I suppose, square feet area, and working with more than 300 corporates. He's a seasoned consultant, I must say, whom we have in the panel in terms of discussing this difficult topic of investment in tough times. So he has been a constant learner, and constant learning and growth is his key to success. He believes in following his passion, and he always says that love what you do and do what you love, and that is what he is doing, selling real estate and especially commercial properties. A father of two lovely daughters, he is blessed to have. So welcome, Akashdeep. This is a real honor for us to have you on the platform and discuss such a topic which I think people would be really, really interested to know how to invest in difficult times. So I'm really happy to have you on our panel.
Thank you. Very good evening.
Good evening, sir. So to start off with the discussion, let us keep it light. Me, Sonu Singh, as a co-owner of Soulful Impression and an image consultant by profession, and also a corporate HR person since 7 years now, I have experience about investment. I can say has never been my priority in life, but slowly and steadily, I'm growing towards it. Okay, I'm growing towards investment, but still, real estate, I think, is a bigger fish which everybody cannot grab, and I think I have not reached there yet, but slowly I would if I have such panel on my such expert panels on with me. So talking about real estate, talking about investment, Ishpreet, I would like to know from your viewpoint, what is exactly is investment to you, right, as an individual? So as women, as entrepreneurs, as working professionals, men or women, whoever we are, how important is investment? And real estate investment, what is your viewpoint on that?
See, thank you, Sonu. Once again, lovely question. See, for me, investment is more like a security for my future, or for any, untold told incident happening, or, something which is uncertain for me. So to save from all these, I feel that I would invest into something which provides me security, which gives me, the immediate hand holding at the time of my crisis. So if we talk about today, in today's scenario, we all been doing investment in a little part of maybe a mutual funds, real estate, and many more other kind of investments, with such a lovely government policies and the banks coming in, to give us a supportive hand. So we have actually a lot of platforms to invest. However, as you said, yes, real estate is one thing which, as an interior designer, being into 20 years, I've been seeing into a lot of changes in the properties, rates and other things, and how people are responding towards it. And, even they do invest into interiors, just a builder is investing into interior just to get more output from the, particular site. So yes, investment can be for your security, for your profit gains, for your business concern. For every individual, investment is has its own meaning. And as I said, for me, it's more of a to us. And I feel that one is really scared right now where to invest, how to invest, because a lot of financial insecurity is there due to the apprehensions of business going down, or maybe there is salary cuts. So there are many such reasons where I feel that insecurity is more right currently, and one is really in doubt how to invest and when to invest. But yes, everyone wants a piece of land, and it is only one sure investment that I strongly believe, because down the earth, down the line or down the time, the property really gives you back. That is one thing. It may go down today, but down the line of 10 years, 15 years, is going to give you back. That's very a sure shot kind of investment, I would say. And yes, more on the investment point, if I talk about rest, of course, Akashdeep will give more highlights how to invest in which kind of properties or which kind of, uh, either a residential or a commercial. Being a designer, I would say, yeah, spend on more on residential, as I would like to have more of projects, interior projects. However, jokes apart, I feel that investment in real estate is currently going to be helpful for the end user. If I'm not wrong, Akashdeep, you let me know, because somewhere the market of real estate, which was pre-COVID, was quite down. Otherwise, in because of the different kind of reasons, because like demonetization or kind of so there were some government policies also, and these were the setbacks which the builders or the big companies were really facing the problem. However, I feel that this time, after pre-COVID, post-COVID now, or kind of a coming time where the end user is looking more of the residential rather, I don't know about the commercial, maybe because of the work from home concept is coming up. So how it's going to implement on the commercial side, I'm not very much sure about it. Yes, as per the end user, as per buying on a residential property, it's a good time to invest, because people are looking for the investments which help them not to give those hefty rents, as well as we were discussing earlier. And bank is supporting in the home loans are getting lesser in a value. Banks are supporting in the and the other non-financial banking companies are supporting in the EMIs. So I feel that it's the right time to invest after the main investment of today's scenario is health and insurance. So once you're secure with that, I think real estate is a good way to get into an investment, other than the other stocks, because even our stock exchange crashed down during the COVID times, and the markets are going up and down currently. So one can think about going into a real estate. Rest, Akash, over to you, Akashdeep, to give more a guideline on this.
Yeah, good evening and very well said. You have summed up it very well. The real estate was always a long-term investment. It is never a short-term investment. Even we talk about our forefathers and everyone, they used to talk about it, that when you're investing in real estate, it is always more than 14 years, 15 years, 20 years. You buy it today and your son or your children will enjoy it tomorrow. So that is the kind of this. The situation changed during 2003 to 2009, 2010, when the returns were very high, and nobody was expecting these kind of returns. So that is why we became used to getting those kind of returns. So that is what we are expecting right now. But still right now, the best time again is to invest in real estate, and commercial is excellent to invest after COVID. Because we all talk about work from home. Do you know that Google has taken more than 4.5 lakh square feet in Gurgaon? There are
Yes, I know
companies,
that.
there are companies who are taking more space. You know why? Because they need to redesign their space again. They have the more space. You know, the usage of IT has increased so much. Gurgaon and Noida were developed on an IT industry. We are only
Yeah.
IT industry where we are developed on. The usage of IT has become much more than pre-COVID. The Zoom and all which we are using very regularly now, they
Yeah.
were never in use, not at all. So the usage of IT and the backend support is required for our country is much more than the infrastructure we have. So you develop any kind of infra, the demand will be there. So whatever the prices which are there today, right now, after COVID, we have survived. They're going to be better than that. They'll not go down. If they have not gone down this time, they'll not go down after COVID. They'll become better when there'll be more usage and more companies coming up. Only the startups which were booming up earlier, they have become, they have suffered a lot in COVID. They do not have the takers, they do not have funding available. Otherwise, you have a look at Reliance Retail, they've got funding from Abu Dhabi fund of more than 2200 crore rupees. 2200 crore rupees that have been sanctioned for a retail company, whereas retail is suffering. So that means the future of retail is also there. Maybe in 6 months or 1 year time, the commercial is going to boom again. The residential is doing pretty well right now. It was doing well earlier as well, but it was never in the picture because we were not looking at it.
Yeah.
Now everyone is focusing on residential, so that is why we feel that residential is doing well.
Correct.
Otherwise, the commercial is going to go up much more times. The usage,
Okay.
the requirement of commercial will increase in coming times when we'll see lot of new technology coming up. Earlier, the new technology was introduced after 4 years or 5 years. Now you'll see every 6 months, you'll have something new launched. Like the way we are doing these Zoom meetings, they'll change. They'll become better. They'll become much more physical, like we are sitting in
Yeah.
the same cabin. So they'll become much more better. For those kind of technologies, you need a backend support. And to better technology, you need much more better backend support. And the whole Gurgaon is only about backend support. It is all about IT backend support which we are doing. All these companies are only giving backend support to the main companies. So that is why I feel that the commercial real estate has a longer future. It will remain here looking at the demand of this property.
Yes, that even I read an article. That in the coming years, like by 2040, the real estate or the construction industry will be booming up to the 40 million USD. So 40 million USD, yeah, and it's going to be boom. That I agree with you. And however, yes, as you said, technology. It was a time into like around 1980s when people used to search in a newspaper to see an ad for property where it's selling or where one can buy it. Now it's the era where you could see so many startups like Quicker. 99 acres. I mean, the digital platform, everybody is on 2020, or I should say from 2018. Everybody was on an internet, using internet to search the properties.
Yeah.
Maybe for the rental, maybe for the selling or buying concept. But however, people really shifted into that. So yes, during the COVID times, technology again was a support system, and it is going to be enhanced as the post-COVID. COVID, if I talk about my, I don't need to visit a site more often, as virtual walks are going to be in, and same
Yeah.
for the property dealers also. They be showing the properties through the net, and people can make an immediate decision of buying or not buying.
The virtual
So
tours
yes,
are there. You can have virtual tours of almost everything. Like
true.
everybody is selling online, they need platform to sell it. And
Yeah.
where do you get the platform from? You need more IT space. The kind of products there are there on the e-commerce, they have increased more than 100 times. To support those products, you need much more better back-end support. To get that back-end support, you need more office. That's all, nothing else. It's a very simple equation which everybody will understand very soon.
Okay, so that's really nice discussion from both of you. I see a ray of hope now. The ray of hope which has got down, I thought ki, what will happen, but I see a ray of hope. But one quick question to Akash with you is that we have a retail, right? We have retail, we have commercial, and we have residential.
Yeah.
Fine. So of course, commercial property in terms of big companies, big corporates, it's booming. They would be taking up more spaces to fill in more people, more employment, whatever. रेसिडेंशियल ऑलवेज हैव बीन, लोगों को घर चाहिए रहने के लिए. यू कांट मतलब बिना घर के तो कोई नहीं रहेगा, मतलब कितने भी वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में हम रहे, लेकिन वी कांट लिव इन अ वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड. वी हैव टू हैव अ हाउस टू स्टे. So of course we have to have a residential, we have to have a commercial property for big corporates and all. Talking about these retail channels or these retail shops which are small shops, or इतने सारे retail shops है in terms of big malls and big collaborations, or even standalone malls or standalone collaboration. So what is their future? I mean, is there any future for them, or are they just going to vanish because all these retail space is now available online, right? We as consumers, we don't go out to these shops right now. So there's a next door, there's a retail space, a Sapphire Mall just near my house, which I used to visit like in a fraction of a second anywhere. Pre-COVID, I was like, हाँ कुछ नहीं है घर में, चलो उधर से ले आते हैं. ये नहीं है, चलो वहाँ चले जाते हैं. कुछ नहीं, घर में बोर हो रहे हैं, वहीं घूम कर ही आ जाते हैं, right? But now that is not the situation. Now we go more online. We go and search on Amazon. We go and search on all kind of .coms. So yes, for them, you are rightly saying that we need a good backend support. So commercials are booming, but I think retail will suffer. What is your talk on that?
See, it will suffer for the time being, I would say.
Okay.
But later on, there are three things which are very important to life. One is looking at it, then is touch. There are few things you'll never buy without touching it.
Exactly.
We are as a human, we as a human always feel that touch, the feel factor has to be there. There'll be a sea of change you'll see in these shopping malls and all. I take Sapphire Mall as a next door market, and I take any other mall as a mall shopping complex. So shopping complexes will have to do a lot of things. They'll add on more experience. It will be more experiencing. You'll experience more. Yeah, it will be more experiential place where you'll go, you'll shop and do a lot of other things. You'll watch movie again, go and watch movie. You'll do some other activities for the kids and everything. It has become experimental, but later on it will become much better than that. And these kind of markets are always there to stay. When COVID happened, these are the markets who have made you survive. Everything was available at hand. These markets cannot go wrong. These are the markets which will be there forever, actually. But there are other things which were not available. You'll see in this market again. And there are a lot of new things which will come up for daily usage, which will be available there. That is what I see in these markets, and these will never fail. These markets will never fail, not at all.
True. And as per our government initiative also, wherein we talk about be vocal for our local, so we can't leave our local market to go somewhere, right? So we have to be more local friendly. We have to go and shop in these local shops rather than shopping. If Zara is closing down, then better go and find our local Zara to go and shop our products and things to do. Rightly said, right? Yes, Yashpreet, you were saying something?
I can support you in that from Punjab. I said I can support you in Zara from Punjab. Everything is making in Ludhiana. So that's the fact.
True.
However, yes, as I was just saying that what Akashdeep, my question to you is regarding this. How do you think the pricing will be stabilized? Because there was a lot of irregularity in the pricing for the commercial or even a residential. You know, there's of course the pricing depends on the location and other factors and which brand of the developer is. However, do you think that this will going to be stabilized now after post-COVID, or it's going to be more of an inflation and hike?
In some areas, yes, there will be a price correction. Like in retail, there will be a rental correction and price correction you will see. But in residential, product has increased drastically. The cost of construction has gone up. The product which was available, the raw material was available very easily. Now these are not available. The labor cost, there was so much labor available,
Yeah.
over in excess,
Yes.
not
Yes.
available, the availability of the product, the transportation of product from one city to the another, the cost of extraction has gone up by 25%. So you cannot ask for reduction in price. That will
Right.
not happen at all. But if you're looking for reduction in price, you have to wait for much more longer period, because it's not going to happen right now. It cannot. The cost of construction has gone high. You can't expect
Correct.
everybody who was selling earlier at 100 rupees, he has to sell at 125. He can't afford it. So that is the main important thing. So that will happen. The cost will not go down. It has not gone down yet, I would say. In some areas, which was already very low because of their quality, the product quality, the maintenance and everything. So that was low before COVID, and that will remain low after COVID. But if you talk in general terms, the cost of construction has gone up, so the residential cost cannot go down. Very clearly, simple. If
Thank
you're
you.
an interior designer, you might be doing a job in 60 days. Now it takes 90 days, because
Yeah.
you cannot work
Labor.
overnight. Yeah, the labor cost is high. The raw material take much more than a day or two if it was taking a day. So
Yeah.
cannot complete it. So the cost of doing the interior has gone up, because the
But
cost of man hours has gone up. If you're giving 90 days instead of 60, you will also ask for those price for them. You're working for it.
True. 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 Very true.
correct.
So,
Right. Thank you.
Akashdeep, you have around 300 corporate clients with you, right? So you're
Yeah.
working with 300 corporate clients with you. So how are these corporates now behaving as per a client and as per the commercial market is considered? How are they behaving in a way?
See, I'll tell you a few examples that will really help you to understand. We did a lease around a year back before COVID. Uh, they asked for some discounts from the owner. The owner offered them discount which they were asking for, 2 months rental. They asked for, and 2 months rental was given them. The lease arrived. The office is working. Maybe, there are not 110 people who are coming. There are 50, 60 people who are coming to office, but they are there. So the lease is survived. The office is operational. Everything is fine. The investor is getting return on his investment. We did a lease around 2 months before COVID. He asked for more than 3 months of discount, but he got only 2 months discount again, and he got 15% rental discounting as well. But the lease has survived. He is already there. The support of owner and the tenant is already there, so they have survived. We did a lease where the possession was just 7 days before
The
the
lockdown.
COVID happened. Yeah, lockdown happened. So they took possession 4 months later. There was a difference of 4 months where they were to take a possession, because the fit out could not be completed. It was on the completion stage, and after the lockdown, there was no labor. They have to redo few things. One of the factory was closed down where the furniture was been made. So the delay of a month was from the owner's side, and 3 months he asked more, but the tenant is still there and is paying rent on time. So you need support of each other.
Yes.
This is a time which has been told, which we have learned, that we need to support each other. That is the only way to survive. Otherwise, you cannot survive. The people who are not giving discounting, they'll not get rentals. They'll not get returns. So we need to support each other. That is the only way to survive.
True, very true. A support from the owner and from the tenant is also required, because without an ecosystem which will support each other, I think none of the industry can survive. Why only real estate and all? So
Yeah.
that was really an insightful thing wherein you said, yes, the support is very, very important. We need to support each other in tough times to actually sail through, but don't leave hope, because we will definitely sail through.
Yeah, we will sail through.
Of course.
Okay, wonderful. So my final question to you would be, Akashdeep, that where to invest? What is the best option to invest right now?
See that you have answered in between your earlier lines. You have to invest in your local markets first. That is the easiest investment right now, and that is going to give you return forever. The prices will not go down. Uh, I'll tell you a very, very interesting thing. When Sapphire was launched, I never promoted it, because I thought it will not go up. The road is not widened that time. And I said, no, this market will not work. But with more than 4,000 to 5,000 families living, this market was bound to run,
Yes.
and the prices has gone up more than 4 times
Mhm.
from the price it was launched, and there was no shops available in front or inside. It was all packed. A year back, it was all packed. After this, even COVID, I think hardly 2 or 3 shops have been are vacant. Otherwise, every shop is running, up and running. So these kind of markets are your first bet to invest. The second is you look at the futuristic area where there is a lot of people who are living in. If you see any place in Noida, Gurgaon, Delhi, the project completes later on. Earlier, there are the people who want to live there
Yeah.
because the requirement of residential is much more higher than
True.
it is available. So wherever there is a futuristic market, you have to evaluate it properly and then buy there for your futuristic return. That is the best bet. These small shops are available from 35 to 40 lakhs and it goes up to 1.25 crores, and paying them in investment in construction link is not a bad idea, and that is the right way to do it. That is the best investment in commercial right now.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
That was really wonderful. It was really an insightful discussion, Akashdeep. I must say that you have given us so many points that we need to keep that hope on, and of course, things would improve. Of course, we
Absolutely.
have to vote for our local because local will only make us survive. However, online we go, but that physical touch feel of a human never goes out of our life. And as human beings, we need to be there at the moment, be present to see it from our own eyes and then buy stuffs. So true. So yes, I can say that
That's,
real estate,
add on to
commercial
those
will not
investments.
go out
Yeah.
of fashion. Yeah, Ishpreet.
I said, adding on to the real estate investment, do not forget to invest on your self development and upgrade your skills and mental health during all this
Yes.
post COVID. Also, we all need to really work hard on ourselves to take up all the pressures and the struggles coming out for all the individual as in a job, business, anything, even a house buy. And yes, health insurance, do invest on your health insurance because that COVID have taught you that yes, health is priority. So with all the other investments on a monetary, do invest on these things also.
Absolutely, yes.
So I would say that yes, invest on yourself along with the other things. That's
Yeah,
more
So
important.
true, very true. So it's tough time for all of us. We will, but we all, with all the investment that you both have mentioned, I think we will come out really strong out of it.
yeah,
So
sure. Why
thank
not?
you so much, Akashdeep. Thank you so much, Ishpreet, for being on this platform. And I hope that whoever is listening to us would not run away from real estate investment, but look at it at a new viewpoint of having a future, which would always give them futuristic return rather than immediate returns. It might be tough right now, but I think in future it would be much more better, much more evolved, and it would give you much more returns than you think. So thank you so much for tuning in. It was wonderful having you both in the session.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay safe. Bye bye.
Having you.
See you.
Bye.
Do follow us on all social media platforms.